name is Erin Wimert. Thanks so much for checking out my channel. I've got an intermediate, advanced class for you today. We'll be working on an active hip opening class, an active hip opening flow. So we'll work on getting into the front of the hips, the back of the hips, outer hips, and inner hips. There's going to be a lot of rights and lefts going on. So just listen for the cues. This class is definitely meant to keep you on your toes and keep you focused and paying attention. This is definitely not like a flow where you're going on autopilot or you know what's coming next. So you might want to have at least one block with you, or two if you prefer. And if you enjoy this class or any of these classes and would like to contribute, it means so much to me. My information is in the movie notes, or just let your friends know that these classes are here if you feel like they would enjoy them. So let's go ahead and get started off in a child's pose. Bring your knees out wide. And if you're able today, see if you can bring the knees out even wider than normal, if that feels okay. And then press the hips back. See if you can encourage the heart forward and then drop down. Take a full breath in and out. Just feel yourself settle in. So when I think of doing hip opening classes, I think of connecting to this element of water, this element of allowing, of releasing, of surrendering. These qualities of water help us connect to our emotions and our sensations. So if any of this resonates with you today, let this be a class of just allowing without any expectations of what you hope will come up or what you think will come up. Think about coming to this practice with a clean slate and just open to the possibilities. So start to find your Ujjayi pranayama, breathing in and out of the nose with a toned throat. And just feel that when you tone or slightly constrict the throat, the breath naturally slows down. It's a very meditative way to breathe, and an extremely grounding one as well. So when you're ready, find the bottom of your Ujjayi exhale. Through the nose, take an Ujjayi inhale, fill all the way up to the top, and then just pause there. Experience the lungs filling, back body buoyant. And then whenever it feels right for you, through the nose, Ujjayi exhale, let it go. Let's do it again. Through the nose, slow inhale, fill up to the very top. Again, just pause there. Feel tension release out of the sides of the neck, the shoulders, the arms. And then whenever it feels right for you, through the nose, Ujjayi exhale. Once more like that. Fill all the way up. Maybe you find a new top to your breath and just pause, hold it. And then you'll know when the right time is to release. Body heavy, lungs empty. And just take a full breath in and out, let it go. Start to lift the head and the chest. Make your way into a tabletop. Bring the hands just a smidge wider than shoulder width and find your wrist creases parallel to the top of the mat. Place the hips over the knees, and as you inhale, find your cow pose. Drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale to cat. Press the earth away, tuck and round. Let's do it again. Full breath in, lengthen, widen in front of the body. Exhale, tuck and round. Feel free to continue like this. If you want to find any other kind of movement, forward and back, you can. Maybe a little toes pose. You can can stretch out the wrist or prepare for planks. Just whatever feels good, you're letting sensation guide you. It's moving in a way that brings a sense of stimulation and invigoration to each inch of your body. And just find 2 more rounds of breath. Back into a neutral spine. Send your right leg back behind you, 3-legged table. And as you exhale, cross your right knee behind the left, open the ankles wide and just press back. We're not going all the way back, just far enough to feel release through the outer right hip. Let the head and the heart bow down. Stay for the breath in and out. Keep the knees crossed as you inhale, shift forward, cow pose. And exhale, press back. Twice more, inhale. And exhale. Give me 1 more like that. Shift back to table, inhale, right leg back. And as you exhale, bring your right foot out to the right so that your heel is in line with the hip. Walk your hands forward about a palm print and either thread just your left forearm down or come to shoulder in the ear and reach your right arm forward like it's in down dog. If you feel like it, you can reach your left peace fingers for the right big toe. And see if you can seal down the outer edge of the right foot. Stay for the breath in and out. Inhale, right palm to eye line. Exhale, left palm to table. Send the right leg back. Inhale, let's go knee to nose. Exhale. Inhale, right leg back, lengthen. Knee to nose, exhale. Once more. Send the right leg back, inhale. As you exhale, step your right foot outside of your right hand, so you're in a wide runner's lunge. Tuck the back toes, lift your left knee up. Plant your left palm down, reach the right arm high, find a twist, take an inhale. As you exhale, bring the right hand behind the head. Turn the chest open, take a big breath. Exhale, release, frog pose, step forward, malasana. And feel free to take a moment to sort of bounce the hips down. Let your thighs have an opportunity to sink into their sockets. See if you can shift the weight back into the heels, lift the heart, lift the head. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, lift the hips, swivel your heels back, and just sway your hips side to side. As you inhale, find a halfway lift, lengthen. Then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stretch all the way up, arms to the sky. And as you exhale, interlace hands behind the head. Take a breath in, lift the head into the hands, open the elbows. Exhale, side bend to the right. Back to center, inhale. Then exhale to the left. Inhale, back up, reach your palms to the sky. And exhale, hands interlace behind the back. If that's a tough grip, you can always hook the elbows. Draw the knuckles down, big breath. Exhale, fold, chest expansion. Let the head hang, take an inhale. As you exhale by way of the low back, release the hands down. Inhale, find length here. Exhale, step your right toes back. We'll keep the left foot wide. Bring the right palm down, inhale, left arm opens. Exhale, left hand behind the head. Turn open, lift the chest, big breath. Exhale, release the left hand down. Drop your right knee. Send your left leg back. Inhale, three-legged table. And then cross your left knee behind the right knee. Open the ankles wide and then just press back. Feel the release of the pelvis behind you as your chest stretches forward. Breathe into the outer left hip, full inhale and exhale. Keep the knees crossed. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, press back. Twice more, inhale and exhale. Let's do it again. Three-legged table. Inhale the left leg back. Exhale, bring your left leg out to the left so that your heel is aligned with the hip, and see if you can seal down the outer edge of the foot. Walk the hands forward about a palm print and either thread just your right forearm down or come to shoulder in the ear and reach your left arm forward like it's in down dog. If you did it on the first side, you can reach your right peace fingers for your left big toe. See if you can lift the inner arch of the left foot up. Find one more round of breath. Inhale, left palm to eye line. Exhale, right palm to table. Send the left leg back. Inhale, three-legged table, knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, lengthen leg back, heart forward, and exhale. Once more like that. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, step your left foot outside of your left hand, wide lunge. Tuck the back toes, lift the right knee. Stretch your left arm open, inhale. Exhale, left hand behind the head. Turn open, take a big breath. Exhale, release, step your right foot forward, Malasana. Sit back into the heels, take an inhale. As you exhale, lift the hips, swivel your heels back and fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up, arms to the sky, reach. Exhale, hands interlace behind the head. Open the elbows wide, inhale, and then side bend to the right, X. Back to center, inhale, and take it to the left. Inhale, reach up, palms reach. Exhale, hands interlace behind the back. Drop the knuckles, lift your chest, inhale, and exhale, we'll fold. By way of the low back, release your hands halfway, inhale. Exhale, step your left toes back into lunge. Keep the right foot wide, inhale, right arm reaches. Exhale, right hand behind the head. Turn open, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release, step to plank. Pause in your plank. Lift the heels high. Lift the thigh bones up and stretch the chest forward actively. As you inhale, drop the knees behind the hips. Walk the hands a little closer. Bring your chest and your chin down. Ashtanga Namaskar. Pop the hips up. And then slither through to Cobra. Low, medium, or high. Inhale. Reach the heart forward to lower X. Bring your hands a little wider, setting up for seal. Inhale here. And exhale, lengthen the lower. Bring your fingertips down, elbow points, turn up, rise on your inhale. And as you exhale, drop the right shoulder, little turn to the left. Back to center, inhale, and we'll switch sides. Inhale, rise up. Reach the heart forward to lower. Plant the palms next to the chest. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, inhale. And as you exhale, press through plank or tabletop to downward facing dog. Reach the hips high. Stretch your thighs back. Let the heels drop. If you feel like you want to find a little pedal through the legs, you can. You can sway through the hips. Just a couple full deep breaths to settle into stillness. Take one more breath in, fill all the way up, and then open your mouth. Go ahead, bring your feet to touch. Lift your heels, bend the knees, and jump or walk top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. As you exhale, step your left foot back to a lunge. Spin the left heel down, warrior two. Alrighty. Stretch the arms out. And as the hips turn slightly forward, watch your front knee track over the toes. Feel your belly or your ribs spin towards the left. Let's bring the hands to interlace behind the back. Drop your knuckles, lift the chest. So we're coming into a shape called ostrich pose. Different than humble warrior where we go forward, we're going to the side. So continue to lunge and fold here. Let the head be heavy. Lift the shoulders up. Let's take a breath in. By way of the low back, release the hands. Inhale up to warrior two, and as you exhale, settle in. Inhale, extend your front leg long. Turn the back toes up, and as you reach forward, draw the right hip crease back. Pivot your arms to 12 and 6, triangle pulse. Again, allow the left hip to wrap slightly forward. Draw the pubic bone up to the navel. And then think about turning the ribs open. Open your left side chest. Stamp down through both feet equally. Stay for one more breath. Reverse warrior. Take a big bend in the front knee. Again, hips still turning slightly forward. As belly spins to the left, you can take a peek behind your left shoulder. Lunge a little deeper, reach, inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground. Pop your back heel up. Walk your right foot outside of the right hand. Runner's lunge. You got about 8 to 10 breaths. You can keep the back knee up or drop it down. You can come to the forearms if you like. And continue to encourage the chest forward. Take 2 or 3 more rounds. See if you can slow the breath down. And gently come back up to the palms. Tuck the back toes, lift the left knee up, and step your left foot wide, Malasana frog pose. Sink deep. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, lift the hips, swivel the heels back. Heel toe your feet to about hip width. Find a halfway lift. Inhale. And exhale, folds. Inhale all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale, draw the right knee into the chest. Firm your outer left hip in. Just gonna turn around. Lift the chest up. And then bring your left hand to your left hip. Keep your right foot flexed. If the foot goes dead, then the leg goes dead. It gets heavier. So engage the muscles to become lighter. And then bring your right knee up and over to the right. The hips aren't turning to the right, just the thigh. Maybe you reach your left arm to the left. Maybe you reach your right arm to the right. And see if you can bring your arms to center. Bring your knee to center. Maybe you kick your leg out in front of you and then step your right toes back to a lunge, fingertips down to the ground. Spin the right heel flat. Warrior 2. Feel that as much energy is going down into the ground is also lifting up. As much as you're reaching out with your limbs, you're also hugging in. So we're yoking these opposing energies to find a state of balance. Let's bring the hands to interlace behind the back. Turn your ribs towards the right, and then fold straight forward. Let the head hang. If it feels safe, continue to lunge. Continue to work the left hip crease back. Press to the outer edge of the right foot. Stay for the inhale. By way of the low back, release the hands and inhale up, warrior 2. And exhale, settle in. Inhale, extend the front leg long. Turn the back toes up slightly. Reach, draw the left hip crease back. And pivot your arms to 12 and 6. Lift the front of the pelvis up. And then firm your outer right hip so you can open the chest while keeping the pelvis stable. Feel that your left arm is an active base. You're lifting out of the left shoulder. Reverse warrior. Deep bend in your front knee. Reach up. And as much as you're reaching up, bring the blade down in opposition. Maybe you take a peek behind your back, shoulder lunge deeper. Inhale. Hands to the ground. Pop your back heel up. Walk your left foot outside of the left hand. And find your runner's lunge, 8 to 10 breaths. Maybe you take this somewhere different than you did on the first side. We usually have a dominant leg. We usually have a side that's tighter. Two more rounds of breath. And come back up to the palms if you're down. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee up. Step your right foot forward. Malasana, frog pose. Sink deep. Lift the chest, take a breath in. Lift the hips and folds. Heel toe your feet to about hip width. Inhale and exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up, reach your arms to the sky. Draw the left knee into the chest. As you exhale, pause. Stamp down through your right foot. Charge the right leg. Bring the right hand to the right hip. And bring your left knee instead of just out to the left, so you can go up and over. Again, the pelvis doesn't turn. Keep lifting the knee. Maybe you reach right arm to the right. Maybe left arm to the left. And see if you can bring everything forward. Maybe turn the knee forward, extend the leg. Step your right toes back into a lunge. Pause, fingertips down. So we've got right foot forward, left foot back. Plant the left fingertips down, stretch the right arm high, and make sure you're squeezing the inner thighs. Back leg is straight and strong. Take a full breath in, and as you exhale, power through your right heel to lift. Use your internal obliques to turn and really work to open the right side chest. Keep the arms wide. Inhale, left fingertips tap down. Exhale to rise. Power through the right heel. Let's do it again. Inhale. Right heel, power down. Twice more. Pause, find yourself in the moment. Right arm goes down, forward, and up. Pick your left knee up, one-legged staff. Straighten your standing leg. Lift your left knee high, and then bring the hands to the heart. Using your obliques, turn your torso to the left. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, step your left foot back. Warrior two. Inhale, front leg long. Exhale, reach and pivot, triangle pose. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Hands to the ground. Pop your back heel up and then straighten both of your legs. So pyramid pose. See if you can parallel the feet so that you can truly square the hips and know what that feels like. I like to bring my right thumb, not any right thumb, my right thumb into my right hip crease, and I push it back, wrapping the outer left hip forward. For many of us, you might feel an increased sensation through the right IT band. See if you can try to keep this big toe mound on the ground. Think about lengthening to get deeper as opposed to rounding. Stretch your chest to the toes. Take a full breath in. And exhale out. Inhale to your lunge. Step forward, top of your mat. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up. As you exhale, draw your right knee into the chest. Pause here. Get steady. Left hand to left hip. You can stay here. You can keep the hand on the knee, or bring your right peace fingers to your right big toe. Once you've got it, lift up, lengthen the spine. See if you can stay or stretch your right leg out to the wall you're looking at. Maybe left arm high. And then either bring your straight or bent leg out to the right, left arm to the left. See if you can straighten the standing leg, maybe. And then come back to center. Right arm high, inhale. Step your right toes back to lunge. Fingertips down. All right, told you there'd be a lot of rights and lefts going on. Stretch your left arm open. Find your twist. And your back leg, feel that it's not like a soggy, wet noodle. Straighten it out like a pickup stick. Squeeze the inner thighs, take an inhale. Exhale, power through your left heel and rise. Again, you're twisting from the inside out. Relax the shoulders. Take a breath in, fingertips tap the ground. Exhale, power through your left heel. Twice more. Again, if you're wobbly, no, that's okay. It'll get better. Muscle memory will kick in. As your left arm goes down, forward, and up, pick your right knee up into the chest. Find your gaze, steady your gaze. Lift the right knee higher, bring the hands to the heart, and then torso twist to the right, press into the right palm, open the right side chest. Take an inhale here. Step your right toes back, warrior two. Inhale, front leg lengthens. Exhale, reach and pivot, triangle pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Hands to the ground. Pop your back heel up, straighten both of the legs. Again, parallel the feet. Feel the neck get long. I like to use this imagery of like a turtle coming out of its shell. Its neck is getting long, and with every exhale, lay your belly, your chest, and your head over the thigh. Inhale, find your lunge. Exhale, step forward, top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward, maybe grab the calves, go deeper. Inhale all the way up. As you exhale, draw the left knee in. Pull it tight to the chest, flex the foot. Then bring right hand to right hip. You can stay, or left peace fingers to left big toe. Re-lengthen the spine. Maybe you kick your leg out to the wall that you're looking at. Reach the right arm high. While you're firming your right hip in, can you straighten the right leg? Feel the left hip crease draw down. And then left leg straight or bent out to the left. Right arm to the right. Let's come back to center. Can you reach your left arm high? Inhale. Exhale, step left toes back to lunge. Fingertips down. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, rise and twist. Right arm goes down and up, one-legged staff, left knee lifts. Exhale, hands to heart, twist to the left. Step left foot back, warrior two, inhale. Triangle pose, straighten the legs, exhale. Reverse your warrior, big bend in the front knee, reach. Hands to the ground, pop your back heel up, step to plank. Now from your plank, keep the chest lifted, shift forward. First time, chaturanga, half or all the way. Inhale to your back bend, maybe knees and thighs lift, upward facing. Downward facing dog. Pull the hips high. Find your gaze, big breath in. And exhale out. Lift the heels, bend the knees, inhale. Exhale, jump or walk, top of your space. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step your right toes back, lunge. Inhale, your left arm open, starting to feel familiar. Exhale, rise and twist. One-legged staff, right knee lifts, inhale. Hands to heart, torso twist to the right. Step right foot back, warrior two, inhale, it's a big step. Triangle pose, straight legs, exhale. Reverse warrior, inhale. Hands to the ground, high plank, chaturanga, or not, you can skip it, you can modify. Find your down dog, big breath in. And exhale all the way out. Feet touch, heels up, bend the knees. Jump or walk, top of your space. Halfway inhale. Exhale, left toes back. Inhale, reach your right arm open. Exhale, rise and twist. One-legged staff, inhale, left knee lifts. Exhale, hands to heart, twist to the left. Big step back, warrior two, inhale. Triangle pose, exhale. Reverse warrior, inhale. Hands to the ground, vinyasa or not. You can skip it, you can modify. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Find your gaze as you arrive, fill the lungs. Open mouth, exhale. Heels lift, bend the knees. Jump or walk, top of your space. Halfway inhale. Exhale, right toes back. Left arm inhales open. Exhale, rise and twist. Right knee lifts, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, twist right. Step right foot back, warrior two, inhale. Triangle pose, straight legs, exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Hands to the ground. Chaturanga. Again, you take this how you want to go. This is your own practice. Make it work for you. Find your down dog, big breath in. And exhale, find your child's pose. Hips back, lengthen the spine. All right, so just a little bit of a breather here. There was a lot going on there, required a lot of coordination, a lot of balance, a lot of rights and lefts. So we're definitely stimulating the brain with this flow. Find just a couple more breaths. We have one more standing series. Gonna prepare us to do a twist, a balanced twist, one-legged twist. So finish up grabbing your water, whatever you need. We'll meet back in down dog. Find your gaze, breathe in through the nose. Through the nose, Ujjayi, exhale. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Jump or walk, top of your space. Halfway, inhale. Exhale, step your left toes back into a lunge. Rise up to high crescent. Stretch your arms to the sky. And then airplane your torso, hinge forward. Shimmy your left toes back. Lift the left heel higher. Work the right sit bone back. I'm gonna turn around just so you can see where we're heading. Reach your left arm forward. Palm opens to the right. Now feel what happens in the front of this right shoulder as you open your right palm as well. Remember that feeling. And then left elbow to thigh. Palms touch, or you can think a fist with your left hand. And then feel that the elbows aren't collapsing in towards each other. Bring the wrists between the elbows. And as you push into your bottom left palm, feel that same opening in the right shoulder. Maybe you open your arms. Reach the chest forward. Stay in control. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, unwind. Hop your left foot forward about a third of the way. Parsvottanasana. So this is our more traditional pyramid pose. A little bit closer, again, a little more IT band action. Let's bring the hands to the hips. Turn the elbows up slightly. With a long spine, come on up. All right, bring your knuckles to connect behind you, or close your palms like a book. If when you do this, your shoulders jut forward, come back to the knuckles. So opening the chest is really the priority here. Elbows up. Keep the chin drawing in, take a big breath in. As you exhale, chin in, come about halfway. Pause. Work the right hip crease back. Keep the elbows lifting, and if it feels all right, you can start to take it a little bit deeper. Inhale to lengthen. As you exhale, release your hands. This might be where you have a block inside of your right foot. And then bring the hand there. Right thumb to right hip crease. As you push the right hip crease back, stretch the chest forward. Now shimmy your left toes back behind you, lengthen your stance. Bring your right hand to your sacrum, back of the pelvis. Remember that feeling of opening the right palm, open the shoulder. And I want to invite you to let the left side of your pelvis swivel down so the hips are moving with the spine, as opposed to forcing to square, moving against the spine. Maybe reach the right arm high. Inhale to lengthen. Again, use your inner obliques to exhale, twist. Lift the chest, one more inhale. Exhale, release. step left foot forward. Holy cow. Little pedal through the legs. Bend the knees, drape the body over the thighs. Roll up. Little shoulder roll. Pull up your pants. Never ending. Pull up the pants. Okay, so pull the right knee into the chest. And notice how the right knee wants to cross to the left. Try to keep it firm in line with the hip. And then bring your right hand to your right hip. Now you can stay here. If you want to go a little further, reach your left hand down for the outer edge of the right foot. Lift back up and lengthen. Maybe you extend your leg out. Keep working the right hip crease down. Open the right arm back. Remember that feeling of opening the right shoulder, chest, that here. Bring everything back to center. Inhale. Exhale, step right toes back, fingertips down, lunge. Woo. All right, good news is we have only one more side. Rise up crescent. There is no bad news, no bad news. Come on here, there we go, stick it. And then airplane your torso. Reach the chest forward. Reach your right arm forward. And then again, feels what happens when you open your left palm to the left. Feel this get longer. And then bring right elbow to thigh. You can use your left hand to shimmy over. Palms connect or fist with the right hand. As you push into your right palm, continue to open your left side chest. Maybe open the arms. 3 breaths. Keep working the left hip crease back while leaning back simultaneously. Inhale, palms together. You're in control. Exhale, hands down. Hop your right foot in about 1/3 of the way. Straight legs. Bring your feet to hip width. So instead of being like on a tightrope, think train tracks. To the hips. We got this, team. Elbows up. Long spine. Inhale up. Notice if when you come up, you intuitively want to adjust your feet. Little sway in the hips, little wiggle. Bring your knuckles or your fists behind you. Elbows up, chest up. Keep the chin drawing in. Big breath here. Chin in, come forward about halfway. Chin in, chin in. As you reach the crown of the head forward, draw the left hip crease back. Keep reaching through the crown. Maybe you fold even deeper. Keep your elbows lifting. You can always come back to that Ujjayi we did at the beginning of class. It'll help ground you, settle you, release excess heat. Let's inhale up halfway. Gently release the hands, maybe a block inside of your left foot. Left thumb to left hip crease. As you push the left hip crease back, shimmy the right toes back. Lengthen your stance. Bring your left hand to your sacrum, and as you turn open, instead of trying to lift your right hip up, see if you can let your right hip swivel down. Keep the left inner foot rooted. Maybe reach the left arm up. Remember that feeling of opening your left side chest and shoulder. Ooh-wee, I'm right here with you. Let's take another big breath. Exhale, release. Step your right foot forward, pedal out the legs. Bend your knees, drape your body over the thighs, and roll up. All right, we got this. Final side, and then we're gonna cool down. Draw the left knee in. left hand to left hip. You can stay or bring your right hand to the outer edge of the left foot and then lift it back up. Straighten the spine. Maybe you kick out without crossing the midline. Can you open the left chest? Open the palm away from you. Stretch the arm back. Remember, reach with the crown of the head up. Can you straighten the standing leg? Yes. Come back to center. Step your left toes back, lunge, fingertips down. And then half pigeon. Swing your right shin forward. Oh. All right. So sometimes I hear in this shape, the cue, the goal is to get the shin parallel with the top of the mat. Well, if your hips and your knee don't do that, that's not the goal. Think about the goal being to turn the hips forward and keeping your sacrum, SI joints, low back happy. So I usually turn the right knee out to the right about 2 o'clock, wrap the outer left hip forward, and then if I want to go deeper, skip forward a little bit. If I want to go deeper, I'll tuck the left toes under and scoot the left leg back. Once I start to roll onto my right, I know I've gone too far. You can have a block under your right hip. Rest a block under your head. You can come into a twist, bringing the left arm under, right arm on top. You can have a block under your head there. See if you can soften the right hip crease. Get heavy through the root of your left thigh. And just feel this action of surrendering, allowing this moment to be as it is, allowing yourself to be as you are. Let's find a couple more slow breaths. And start to make your way to your palms. Press on up and let your hips fall to the right. Sweep your left leg out to about 10 o'clock. Draw the right heel in. I'll turn so you can see. And then draw your left thigh bone back into its socket so you're drawing the hip crease back. And then inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, stretch and pause. Can you inhale and unfurl your chest more? And exhale, release. And you can even take this into a twist, grabbing outer edge of left foot or calf, propping the left elbow up with the fingertips. And then when you pull with your right hand and press with your left fingertips, you can open up through the lower right side body, getting into the QL muscle, maybe encouraging forehead to the knee. And it's wind down time, so give yourself permission to start to relax. No pressure to exert really any much more energy. Heart rate's coming down. Just take one more breath in and stay for the breath out. Inhale on up. As you exhale, turn towards your right knee. Reach your right arm high and take a side bend to the left toes. And feel that you're not just dumping into the left side body. There's this sense that you're still lengthening. And as you inhale, you turn the sternum up. As you exhale, you reach. As much as you're reaching, just like in Reverse Warrior, as much as you're reaching, you bring your arm back into its socket. Let's take one more round of breath. Inhale on up. Exhale, place your right palm down. Inhale, lift the hips, stretch the belly out, hip flexors. You can circle the arm or bring the hand behind the head. And release. Okay, let's go half pigeon, side 2. Just roll to the left. If you need to come to down dog first to find it, do that. Again, you can tuck the right toes under, scoot the right leg back. Did on the first side, you can thread your right arm through to twist. Inner thighs. Unclench the glutes, soften the outer hips. Just feel like you're dissolving into the ground. Earth is absorbing you. Slow down the next 2 or 3 breaths. And start to make your way to your palms. Spill your hips to the left. Sweep your right leg around. Draw the left heel in, and as you turn to your right toes, draw your right hip back. Inhale to stretch up. And as you exhale, reach. Imagine you're laying your belly, your chest, and your head over the thigh. If you did on the first side, you can take it into a twist. Inhale on up. As you exhale, turn to the left. Bring your right hand to the knees. Inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. Turn and exhale, reach. Inhale, you spin the chest up. And as you exhale, you reach to the toes rather than collapsing to the toes. Exhale, place your left palm behind you. Lift the hips, sweep your right arm up. Again, you can circle the arm out, hand behind the head, whatever feels good. And release your hips down to the ground. And bring both legs forward, heels slightly off the mat. Reach the arms forward, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, see if you can take about 15-20 seconds to place yourself onto your back. And it's that exhale that's slowing you down. Feel the exhale like it's an engine revving, like it's just slowing you down. And then when you do come onto your back, stretch your arms high, point the toes, take a big breath in. Exhale, draw the knees into your body, little rock side to side. And as you rock side to side here, just check in and notice what your low back would want right now. To feel more open, to feel more spacious. Maybe it would be coming into a twist. What kind of twist? A happy baby's. You could use your block to come into a supported bridge. You're just intuiting your way towards Shavasana. Just get a little crack there. Again, what sounds like it's going to create more space, more opening, more release in your lower back. And just do that. And then when it feels right for you, start to extend your body out. Here we just get to enjoy the fruits of our effort. Just feel this fresh sense of rejuvenation throughout all the body, the muscles, the joints, even the bones, even the cells in your body revitalized. And come back to your breath. Find your Ujjayi. Through the nose, take an Ujjayi inhale. Fill up to the top and pause. And just notice, are you able to get more full than you were able to before? And so whenever it feels right for you, through the nose, Ujjayi exhale. Let's do it again. Ujjayi inhale, fill up, 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 up. And pause, hold it. Whenever it feels right, Ujjayi exhale. One more. Breathe all the way into the top. Take another sip of air. Hold it. Just enjoy this feeling of being full and buoyant. When you feel ready, open the mouth. Relax the entire body. Please stay here as long as you like, want, or need. I appreciate you so much for joining me today. Namaste.